Hello everybody, my name is Blake Tice and I am here standing next to the smallest member of the Regulator offshore fleet, the Regulator 23 center console. While this is the smallest boat in their lineup, has a ton of features that are sure to impress you. One thing, since we are out of the water today, I can show you some things that wouldn't be as apparent if we were sitting at the dock. The first thing is the deep V Regulator design with the Carolina flare. This boat has a sharp V in the hull that's going to cut right through the water, and the Carolina flare is going to keep you safe and dry and keep the water deflecting away from you and the boat. The other thing I'd like to mention is that this boat is heavy. Almost 7,000 pounds, which is very heavy for a small center console, but that weight is going to give you the ability to cut through the water and really ride the waves, and it's going to give you that Regulator ride that everybody talks about. Now, since we're out of the water, I also want to bring you over to the stern of the boat and show you some things that are really critical pieces of the Regulator design. As you can see here, you have your twin 150 horsepower Yamaha outboard engines. This boat used to come standard with a single 300, and you can still get it with that. We ordered this boat with the 150 package. That gives you, two engines for people who are more comfortable having two outboards instead of one. Now, the other thing that I can show you here is the bracket. Now, Regulator offshore models come with a bracket on the back, and what that does is it pushes your engines farther away from the transom of the boat and puts your propellers in clean water, so you're always getting a good ride. Your propellers are getting in contact with good water, and it's going to give you some better performance. Another nice thing that this gives you is the swim platform, which you can deploy if you're in the water, going swimming for the day, or if you fell out of the boat, jumped off and had to get back in, you could deploy this swim platform ladder and climb back into the boat safely. Another thing that might not be so apparent is when you take the engines back farther aft, it's going to give you more room in the cockpit. And I'll show you that once we venture up into the cockpit. All right, so now I'm standing in the cockpit of the Regulator 23 center console, and the first thing you notice when you stand in here is how much room you have for a 23-foot boat. And really, that's the thing. Because of the bracket, this is not a 23-foot boat. A lot of competitors will compare this boat price-wise to their 23-foot models, but this 23 is 27.5 feet. It's a big boat. It has a bigger boat feel than what you would think from something this model length. So the first thing you'll notice that the bracket does for you is it gives you this ability to have a walk-through transom door. So this flips open. You have a transom shower here, so you can spray off if you've been in the salt water. You also have 49-gallon live well and transom fish box here that you would not get if you didn't have the bracket. You also have a folding seat in the stern that you could sit on while you're underway or sitting hanging out in the sun. And you have a nice big bilge access, which we actually have the option of putting two Yeti buckets in here. You can drop those in and they stay nice and secure while you're underway. Another thing I would like to show you on this boat, it can come with a leaning post, or this boat comes with the deluxe tackle center option. And you can open up here and see you have nice Plano tackle storage. You have some cup holders back here, and you have slots for knives, pliers, and tools you'd want when you're fishing. This boat also has the seat back rod holders, and it has T-top rocket launchers, so you have plenty of rod storage here. And then we have our taco outriggers as well. All right, so as we move forward to the helm, there's a couple other cool features I want to show you with this boat. The first being this nice drawer storage that you get as part of the tackle center. It slides out right here. You have a lot of room to store some gear and keep it safe out of the weather. I also want to show you some more of this T-top. There's really some great features that they came out with in 2020. One, you have the integrated sound system, Polk audio in your T-top, and you have your integrated LED lights. And this boat comes with the white powder coat option. As you can see, it's all mounted into the console, so there's no tripping hazards to deal with. You really just have a nice sturdy T-top. That brings me to the Helm chairs. These two Helm chairs are they're independent of each other, so I can stand here and run the boat, and my partner could fold the seat down and sit here. They also have independent footrests, so you can change your footing, how you like it, however you prefer. Now, as I stand at the helm, the big thing I'll notice, and this is part of the 2020 model year changes as well, is the nice integrated wraparound windshield. It keeps you out of the weather. You won't have to deal with wind in your face while you're running hard. You also have this nice vent. If you want to get air into the helm, you want to feel the wind, you have that option. This boat has the Garmin 16-inch multi-touch display. It also has the integrated button panel here, which is new for 2020 as well. They're all LEDs. You have the Polk audio sound system controls, your Garmin VHF radio, and your Yamaha digital controls as well. You have a nice glove box if you want to put your wallet and keys. Here you have a USB charging ports in there to keep your phone charged up, and then you also have more storage underneath of where your feet would go. So moving forward of the helm will bring you up to the actual console of the boat. And one thing I want to point out while I'm here is that you have these handrails starting about here on both sides. So you're walking up the boat while you're underway. You have some handrails here to hold on to, and you don't have to feel uncomfortable moving about the deck. One great feature for 2020 is they went to these friction lock hinges on the doors, so you can slide this open. It'll stay wherever you put it, which is nice because when you fold it here, I can still walk past this. I can come grab gear, take it up to the bow, and move around and not have a door in the way of me where I have to step out of its way, close it, and then do that over and over again, which is kind of annoying. This boat comes with the Dometic portable head. You can also get these boats with an integrated head as well. When you stand down here, I'm about 6 foot tall. I can stand up in here no problem. There's cushions here for your head. You also have your breaker panel and your battery switches. They're out of the way. You don't have to worry about your panel getting wet. It's nice and safe and secure. You also have a door here which opens up and gives you access to the back side of your helm, so you can do any work. You can get to your batteries and all of that and not have any issues there. So all said and done, this is a really nice place to get in here, change, get out of the weather for a minute if you have to, and then get on with your day on the water. Now I'm standing all the way at the bow of the Regulator 23 center console, and you'll notice there's a lot of room here. Again, for a 23-foot boat, you have a bench seat forward of the console that flips up, the seat flips up, and you have a nice 69-quart cooler there. You also have storage under these seats, and then you have a massive 350-quart fish box and locking rod storage right under where I'm standing. And then of course you have your anchor locker right here. This boat has the removable seat backs, so you can take these on or off. If you want to cruise around with the family, somebody can sit here and use the bow as a lounge. And you could also remove all of this, store it in the console, and you have a nice casting platform. You want to walk around the deck up top, get a little bit of a height advantage, you can do that as well. Thank you very much for taking the time to tour this Regulator 23 with me today. This boat is in Hampton, Virginia. We also have another one in stock in Ocean City, Maryland. Both are available if you want to come see it for yourself. We'd love to take you on this boat and show you all that it really has to offer. Another thing I'd like to mention while I'm here, with the twin 150 horsepower Yamahas, this boat has a cruise speed around 29 miles per hour. And then it'll top in around 47. So again, thank you for taking the time with me today. If you have any questions, feel free to stop by our office here or give us a call, 877-269-3021, or visit us online at www.bluewateryachtsales.com.